Good evening from the northeast of England in County Durham. We are live across multiple platforms via Restream. We are live on Twitch, D-Live, YouTube and Facebook Gaming. This time we are, at least, anyway. I'll get to that in a moment. Welcome everyone. This is Jodis Welsh Gaming. I am Jodis Welsh. This evening we are going to be playing Doom Eternal. This is a second attempt. I actually was attempting to stream this afternoon. It did actually get onto Twitch, but not anywhere else. Turns out there was an issue where being away, not streaming for 9 months, causes a problem where OBS kind of just forgets what it was that you were using before. Subsequently, if you update it, then it just defaults to you linking to one service maybe. So I had to spend time in the last couple of hours kind of go through, reset everything, refresh everything, just make sure that everything was connected. Looks the case now. I'm looking on Restream's chat system here, and it's got 4 out of 4 connected, so it looks like we are live across all 4 channels now. So yes, I'm basically going to end up repeating myself from this afternoon actually, so let me do one other thing as well, now that I've actually got my little dashboard here on the tablet for mute music in case I need to come to this screen earlier, because I screwed that one up earlier. Yeah. So yeah, I haven't been streaming since, and actually the Restream guy actually told me this. He said, you haven't been streaming since May of last year, so it hasn't really made a connection then. She said, you need to actually stream in order for alerts to go out. I said, well, that's weird, because I did actually stream this afternoon, but I guess I need to refresh everything, and as it turns out, I wasn't connected to Restream at all. So yeah, I've repaired all of that. So yeah, the alerts have gone out this time because I've actually seen them on Twitter there, and had them copy and pasted over. So yeah, I ran into technical issues this afternoon where only was one channel running, so I should be live on everything now after this break. I also just had a really bad game session. So the idea here is I've redone my key bindings for Doom Eternal, and I'm just going to try and go through a casual playthrough on Ultraviolence difficulty. Ultraviolence is what's considered like normal but stroke hard, and then Nightmare is the actual hard and challenging difficulty levels, and then Ultra Nightmare is like if you're into masochism. That's the goal. Hopefully I'll be able to get myself to that point, but I've been struggling to play Nightmare offline even just this past 9 months when I haven't been streaming, and I've been trying to do anything I can to improve my gameplay. It's mostly been the movement I've been picking on. I'm saying I'm not moving correctly. I'm not making use of advanced mechanics for moving or anything like that, outside of like quick weapon switching. But I had to go today with new key bindings, and I don't know whether it's still I just need more time to get used to it and get the muscle memory changed so that, I'm actually using the new keys for the new weapons for the swapping, but I had a really bad time. And this is on Ultraviolence, which prior to this, I was absolutely cakewalking. The last time I did a stream of Doom on Ultraviolence, I did it on extra live mode, on the premise that I was under the stress of don't lose all your lives, because if you run out, basically game over. Well, I completed Ultraviolence with nearly 30 extra life spares. Like, okay, right, clearly it's no longer a challenge anymore, so I should move up to Nightmare, and then I've just hit nothing but a brick wall. So I've been working on this, and so yeah, we're going to have another go this evening, now that everything's working on a technical aspect on the stream. I've pretty much killed what I did this afternoon, because it's kind of meaningless. So we're going to have another playthrough from the start on Ultraviolence, just see if I can get used to it. The idea is if I can get the muscle memory down, then I'll attempt to maybe do a Nightmare playthrough, but not necessarily with any sort of restrictions like extra life mode. Just see how I go through. Then I might try an extra life mode on Nightmare further on down the line. See if I can complete that. And then if I manage to go through that and have very minimal loss of life, ideally no loss of life, well, not complete, because if I'm doing a Nightmare run and I lose nothing, basically I've wasted an Ultra Nightmare run. But anyway, that's the aim. So that's what I'm aiming for. So that's the gist of it. There are other games I'll be looking to play in the next coming weeks and whatnot. So just to explain as well what's going on. So yeah, I mean, the reason why I haven't been streaming since last May, 2020 being 2020, simple as, I did change jobs in August, so that was a factor as well. So I've been concentrating mostly on the new work, which is going really well. Do like the place, I'm getting looked after. Can't complain about my work situation. I'm getting paid well, that's the other main thing as well. I mean, that has a direct connection to the not streaming, because I didn't have the desperation to stream anymore because I needed to get out of the terrible place I was at and try and actually make some money to earn a proper living. Now I don't need to worry about that so much because I'm actually getting a decent living off the new job, and they're looking after me well. I'll probably be there for quite some time actually. So any streaming that I'm doing now in the future, I mean, obviously any support anyone gives me on, donations, Libra Pay, that's all still active. And obviously that's all greatly appreciated and you'll all be acknowledged if you do so. But I'm not really stressing on, making a living out of this. I'm really just doing it for the fun of it now because I don't need to worry about, I need to get out of the situation, because the situation's pretty good. The rest of 2020 was obviously sucky, as no doubt was for everyone else, of course. I managed to keep away from most of the general pandemic hassle, working from home. But unfortunately, we did have a family member that did contract it, and it was my dad, and unfortunately picked it up at the worst possible time because he was in rehab recovering from a mini stroke. Thankfully, he's fully recovered from everything, and we did manage. It was very touch and go whether we were actually going to get like I was able. Well, I couldn't have a massive family gathering obviously because we were restricted with the numbers we could do. But at the very least, if I could go over to see my parents at their house on Christmas, that would have been good enough, which I managed to do. But it was very touch and go. But he's all clear now, so we did have to deal with that. So yeah, I just figured now that we're in the new year and the job's going great, I don't have to worry, with the hassle about money. Obviously, we're still under a lockdown and we've actually had further restrictions here in the UK since. But I thought, yeah, I'll get back to it. I've been missing it for a while. When I get back into streaming and like I say, make another go of it. But this time it's just going to be for the funds, for the lols, and I don't really care about it really taking off and really leading to anything because I don't need it to lead to anything. So it's just purely going to be for the entertainment value more than anything else. So yeah, Doom's going to be the focus today. I do have a plan of doing Skyrim for most of this year to celebrate the 10th anniversary of Skyrim. I'm trying to get that prepared at the moment. I've been frying my brain for the past couple of weeks on getting because I've played with mods on Skyrim many times before, and that's not going to change. But this time I thought, for it being the 10th anniversary special, I was going to go all out, and I've got more mods in there than I've ever had before. Of course, I've broken the 255 limit, haven't I? So I'm trying to figure out how to actually get all of that working with all this whole merged and bash and smash patching, which I've never done before. Never needed to do it before because I've only had a smaller number of mods that's affected the game, but now I've needed to do it, so I'm still figuring that out. I've got an itch for New Vegas as well. Having another playthrough of that. March will be interesting because the rumour going around that the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, the trilogy remaster, is coming out in March, so there'll be certainly a playthrough of that if it looks like it's going to be a decent purchase. I'm hoping it's going to be the case. It sounds like that they are actually making it remaster than just simply retexture, because the reason it's delayed is because they're working specifically on Mass Effect 1. So that's a good sign. But we'll see how that plays out. If it's the case that it's really just a retexture, I may not actually pick it up because I already do that myself with my own installations. So I am kind of hoping it is a full-on remaster because it'll actually be worth the purchase and go through. So I think definitely we're looking at some form of another trilogy run through. But hopefully it'll be with the Legendary Edition. So yeah, plenty of things on the line as far as schedule's concerned. Well, I mean, I'll be here this evening until I'll probably maybe aim for like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock close off UK time. Tomorrow I think I'll probably aim for another like 1 o'clock start in the afternoon, go till about 5 o'clock, and then get food, and then maybe have another spell it to 7 till 10 or 11 o'clock. But next week, I mean, I say that I'm wanting to get back into streaming, but next week's going to be awkward because the new job that I've got, they actually have an on-call system, and it's going to be the first time I'm going to be told to be on call next week. That being that out of the normal work hours that I'll be doing, I'm going to be contactable if something major goes down I have to respond to it within 20 minutes of the phone call. So it's going to be awkward if I'm going to be streaming, but a phone call comes in, because I'm effectively going to have to end the stream just so that I can log in on my works machine that I've got in the corner there, to actually do that. So I think really for the week, next week, and including the weekend, because the on-call is on the weekend as well, for next week, I'm probably not going to do any streaming at all, just because I want to make myself available for the on-call. It's not something that's going to happen regular. I think it's every 6 weeks I'll be designated a week for on-call. So, I'll have a good 5-6 week stretch where I'll be able to stream on an evening during the weekday, and then a good couple of sessions on the weekends as well. But on the weeks that I'll be doing on-call, I'll probably not be streaming much, because I'll, if at all, just because I need to make myself available. So, yeah, I'm still kind of locking down what I'm going to do for streaming wise anyway. So, yeah, so let's kick off with some Doom Eternal. So here we are. We're at the main menu. Other things that I've changed as well on the stream here. I no longer have any indication of Mixer. Yeah, the last time I was streaming, Mixer was still a thing. Not anymore. So that's that now hasn't gone. So there'll be notifications for any new followers, which I appreciate, coming in to see me on Twitch, on Facebook, and on YouTube. YouTube subscribers and Facebook followers. I still get notifications on DLive, but I can't quite get the little square thing to work when it comes to DLive notifications. I'm hoping Streamlabs alerts actually bring that forward at some point. So, but as it is, let's fire up a new campaign. Let's fire up another game slot, and let's go to Ultraviolence. And let's see if I actually go through and not fail as badly as I did this morning. So, as I say, the idea is I've changed the key binding. So,
that hell can conjure.
Wait for this to clear off.
All the wickedness that mankind can produce, we will send unto them. Only you. Rip and tear until it is done.
So, yeah, let's get rid of these. First, sit down. And you. Okay. So, the way I've got it work now is I'm still using WASD for my movement. I actually did try for a bit the alternative ESDF, but boy, could I not manage that. I think not being able to reach shift properly was my main problem, and I didn't want to change to the forward slash for dash. So I've gone back to WASD fairly sharpish. So what I've tried to do is I've got combat shotgun on Q. E's going to be my heavy cannon, because the main thing I'm going to be working on is introducing or having much heavier focus on precision bolt as part of my attack chain, because the consensus is that you get your most damage out of precision bolt and quick switching to rocket launcher. Still use super shotgun, every once in a while. So I've kind of gone E for heavy cannon, R for rocket launcher, F for super shotgun, G I believe is ballista. Actually, let me confirm that. I mean, I'm a good few levels away before I actually do get the ballista, but yeah, G's for the ballista. Plasma chain gun BFG is now on 1, 2, 3, just so that they're still relatively reachable. Crucible I've got on C, just in case I need it, but I'm even further away from the Crucible from where I am here. It'll be a while. I don't know how far actually I'll get to by the time we get to 10 o'clock or 11. I might be at the Doom Hunter base past that and into Super Gornest, but yeah, for all I know, it could be. It's a bit too close to the barrel. Stuck at your ear. Should be the last dude. Still the trick. The amount of times I've gone through this first level now, over the last 9 months, it's just insane. But I've been trying to get it so that I can actually get through like the initial levels without any hassle or really any loss of life, if at all possible, on Nightmare difficulty. Because it's the 3 hardest levels. Actually, honestly, the 3 hardest levels. The consensus is on Nightmare or Ultra Nightmare. It's the first 3 levels because you just don't have anything. You don't have your weapons, you don't have any abilities, you've got nothing to work with in order to really get through the hardest difficulty effectively. So they're actually the hardest ones because even when you start getting to the later levels like Super Gore Nest and Ark Complex, yes, their difficulty ramps up with the fact that you're now getting your full set of enemies, but by then you've also now got most of your weapons and abilities to deal with the situation, so it's not as bad in that situation. But these early levels, yeah, it's pretty rough going. So it was a case of trying to get through those levels with minimal fuss, and the amount of times I would restart because I just kept dying and dying and dying. It's like, well, okay, yeah, I've got the extra lives to get through it, so I'm not like the position where I'm having to restart at a checkpoint, but it doesn't bode well for any potential Ultra Nightmare run because, of course, the idea with that one is you get no extra lives. You've got to do it all in one go without losing anything. So, yeah. Where is this dude? Where's he hiding? There you are. Silly bastard. There we go. So yeah, trying all sorts just to try and figure out what I'm doing wrong on Nightmare. And the recent things being the new key bindings, see if I get any better luck on actually bringing in Precision Bolt into the attack chain. Because before that it was mostly just classic ballista, super shotgun, and the occasional rocket as well. But yeah, they're still going to be a factor, but mostly going to be just trying to get Precision Bolt involved in it as well. That's a good aim. Take out his turret for when he's coming up the road. I've still got my 3 pips of chainsaw for when he's coming around the corner, which is now. Yeah, I've been trying to perfect my my amount of chainsaw pips that I've got in any given situation. Mostly, again, on the first 3 levels, just simply because I want to deal with heavy demons quickly, but in a way that I don't have access to the weapons to do so and the weapon combos to do so. So the obvious thing is chainsaw them. So I've been purposely trying to hold off on using the chainsaw as liberally as I usually would do anyway, just so that I, in certain situations, have the full 3 charges so I can get rid of a heavy or, well, super heavy's different matter altogether. You don't tend to get them until the Doom Hunter base anyway, but you know, people like the Hell Knights and some of the Arachnotrons in some of these early levels, being able to instantly deal with them. So that Arachnotron was the first one that I got rid of with 3 chainsaw charges. I'll be building up towards the 3rd one, and I'll be holding off for quite some time until I get to basically the last arena fight before the portal that takes us into the cutscene to end the level. The Arachnotron that sits on the edge of the kind of the edge of that pit on that last arena. I used the 3 charges on that one there. Other ones, I'm at the moment, I'm kind of just going through the thing of using precision bolt to get rid of the turret, and then using the Gatling shotgun to kind of do the damage to finish them off. The Gatling shotgun probably won't be getting used after that, once I start getting other weapons, until it gets mastered out. And then I'm actually kind of following the advice of Under the Mail when it comes to the Gatling shotgun, and how it is actually really effective when it's mastered at keeping your ammo count up, and also just shredding fodder enemies as well. But obviously that's not going to be mastered until I get to the stage where I'm going to have mastered tokens to spend, because obviously the actual mastering I'm going to do is going to be with specific weapons, just so that I can use them at their full effect. That's something else I'm going to be testing as well, the alternate slight rejigging of the order in which I unlock stuff as far as weapon mastery goes. Suit-wise, I'm pretty much going to stick to what I'm doing already. No reason to change that whatsoever, but the order in which I get weapon masteries and try and master them is going to be altered. This bit's always awkward because of them hiding in there, but get through that. Get these out on my side. Welcome, Wee Master. Mastered full auto shotgun is great for hordes of small things. Absolutely. I mean, when I come to do Ancient Gods, when that first came out, and obviously I had everything unlocked, yeah, that was that was liberally used for that DLC, because well, yeah, no choice. Oh hell, I'm stuck in the thing there. There we go.
The cleansing of Earth is a necessary step.
Oh, that wasn't what I wanted. Can I recover? Just about. Caught the edge of the. Oh, and thanks for the follow there, webmaster. He's following us on Twitch. Thanks for that. Right, let's try and avoid the flamey bits. There we go. Okay, so now we're actually coming up to where I can get precision bolt. So we can start implementing this now into the chain. Again, it's going to be early on. I'm not really going to be able to get too much in the chain, but yeah, swapping between the two. Obviously, I'm also missing the quick change perk from the suit. I'm not going to get that now until I'm going to wait until the 3rd level for that, because that's when you start getting the Sentinel coins to be able to make that happen. So I'm going to have to hold off until that. But I've at least got the precision bolt ready to start dealing with weak points on dudes and quick burst damage. Oof, I thought he would have actually got the staggered stare there from that sticky bomb, but never mind. I'm pressing dash and I still don't have it yet. Oh, I'm so used to having it. Right, there's the Arachnotron. Right, see you, son. Oh, cheeky get diving away just as I was starting to wheel it up. Not too bad. Okay. It's, again, I'm trying to save on the... I saw you came coming up the stairs there. What difficulty one? As I say, as in the description, to my shame, I'm only doing this on Ultra Violence, despite the fact that I've like blitzed that in the past. And in the long term, I'm trying to aim to do this on Nightmare, with the hope that if I do that well, then I can obviously try an Ultra Nightmare playthrough. But as I said, the whole point of this is I'm trying to practice with some revised key bindings, because I'm trying the new key bindings out just to see if that's going to make any improvement for my subsequent Nightmare playthroughs. Because prior to this, I wasn't really using precision bolt too much in my attack combos. It was there and I was using it, but I was kind of having it in one of those far away keys for when I needed it. and basically defaulting to classic super shotgun, ballista, rocket launcher as my 3 combos. But basically, yeah, I can see what everyone else has been saying is like, okay, those 3 weapons are still viable for attack change in certain situations, but you have to accommodate precision bolt into combos now, because that in corresponding with rocket launcher, the damage output's just too good. So I've rejigged my key bindings, but obviously I'm fighting against my muscle memory for the last 9 months of playing with the bindings that I had before. So yeah, I'm only doing ultra violence. One, it's still a challenge on ultra violence and kind of keep them on my toes as compared to the easy difficulties, but it's only because I need to be able to get through the game relatively well to get used to the idea of where I've moved everything. So, I mean, one other thing I'm doing is I'm actually using my precision bolt to get rid of tentacles now instead of using, you know, combat shotgun or super shotgun, because I can actually get rid of them a lot quicker with that, with the quick precision bolt blast. Okay, I've got my 3 charges still. Oh, he's coming over to fight, so he's not going to blow himself up, so I'll send a grenade over there and let them deal with him. Sticky bomb into the Cacodemon, and good. Right, the first big room. Let's see if I can actually climb up here without fucking it up. Right, that's 1 Cacodemon down. Two down. Right, 1 more is going to be coming. We've also got the Arachnotron now. Right, that's the blade dealt with. Okay. Ah! And look at that bloody blast. Give me your health. Thank you. Ah. Telegraphing a move that he didn't do. Yeah, sit down. There we go. Right. Not too bad. I'm not going to brag too much because, like I say, it's ultra violence. You know, I don't shame anyone that struggles with ultra violence if they've never done this before. But for someone that, when you like I say, last time I did ultra violence, I did it on extra life mode, thinking that was going to be a challenge, and I finished the game with nearly 30 spare lives. It's like, okay, clearly this is too easy for me now. Time to move up. But yeah, apparently that jump, the nightmare, was bigger than what I thought. So. Yeah, let's not worry about them just yet. We're going to actually concentrate on getting over here just so that I can snipe that off. And try and get over without getting hit. There we go. That's what saving the 3 chainsaw pits were for, to deal with them straight away. Now I can just deal with the fodder at my leisure. Oh, 2 for 1 shot, that was good.
The Khan Maker is nearby. She is inside that demonic citadel. I will mark her location on your HUD. The gathering of Hell Priests is located just above your location.
Other reason I'm not bragging either is because I'm only obviously having to worry about swapping between 2 weapons, and well, the challenge in front of you, well, is easily dealt with mostly just with sticky bombs. So I'm replaying the campaign on Nightmare to see if I can go without dying for train full. Yeah, pretty much my eventual aim. So if I can get through this playthrough pretty well, if I can get through like a regular Nightmare playthrough pretty well with the new key bindings. I'm going to try a playthrough of Nightmare on extra life mode, and then see if I can get through that with minimal loss of life, and basically do it with without the fear of actually like game over and early because I've lost all my lives. And then eventually it's going to be Ultra Nightmare, so it could be another month or two yet for me. But yeah, that's exactly the same with me. Trying to build up.
The flame belch is now ready.
How are you averaging on Nightmare yourself? Like at the moment, like say in the early goings. Well, here's the obvious question then: is how do you get through? How have you managed to get through the first Slayer gate on the second level? Can you get through that on Nightmare without any major loss of life, or do you still struggle with that part?
The portal is activated and ready when you are.
Because I was constantly losing like 2-3 lives and whatnot, and then I had a chat with Under the Mail actually on a video of his. Tried some tactics that he suggested, and I actually managed to do a run of the first Slayer gate on the second level without losing a life, so I was very happy about that. But yeah, subsequently, yeah, ran into brick walls. Furthest I managed to go before I actually get to the point where I've got no lives to zerg myself through was Doom Hunter base, and then yeah. I think the absolute furthest was I managed was Super Gore Nest, and then I've got no lives to work with. So I don't know how are you managing so far then on your Nightmare runs yourself. Like, are you still like losing like lives on stuff like the Slayer gates and whatnot? One thing I'm going to be grateful for having here is going to be dash. In the early levels it's tough because I don't have a lot of the weapons and upgrades. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly the main problem. Upgradable, yeah, it's manageable. No, I said as much earlier that I end up replaying the levels, the early levels, and that's where I'm having the sticking blocks. And people say, well, you can't really expect much because you don't have anything. It's like, yeah, but if you can't get through those early levels with getting the fundamentals right, there's no point, because they're the toughest ones to get through for that very reason. So... oh, that was terrible. I was going to use the grenade there, but I actually held off because I want this for the upcoming Hell Knight. Come on, dude. That's it, run into the grenade. There we go. Missed that second precision bolt shot. That would have actually put him into stagger mode without question. That's something else I've actually done. I saw a dude's video. He doesn't have a huge channel actually, but he's done a successful Ultra Nightmare run. And on these early levels, before he actually had like the plasma gun, he was actually using the full 3 volleys of sticky grenades and then a precision bolt or 2 on the Hell Knights, and that was enough to deal with them in very quick succession. So I've started replicating that actually, and that's proved rather successful, because otherwise, yeah, I was kind of going Gatling shotgun with them as well, but without the dash. It's like the first ones are awkward to deal with because you don't have the dash. The 2 that you get in that central area, as soon as you've got the dash, it's still hard, but at least you've got the dash to move good distance. But even then, you're still without anything major. So once you get the plasma rifle, I just nuke them at that point. You know, grenade just to stop, you know, fault them a little bit. Precision bolt, finish them off with plasma rifle. You're sorted. Right, so second Hell Knight. You got stuck on the wall there. Okay, so I lost a little bit of armor there, so I'm just going to make use of the blueberry man. Let's get rid of him. Again, if I'm going to chainsaw something, it's only going to be a fodder demon. I'm going to hold off there. Let's get him out the road. That is terrible aim. Yeah, that was. I did the right thing by getting on the jump pad in the air to make it awkward for the Arachnotron. But the aim on that Gatling, round the Gatling shotgun was woeful, to say the least. Right, write them all out with one grenade volley. That was good. Right, let us. Ah! Good job there's an armor pickup around this corner. Right, let us get his dash, because I'm missing it. I'm pressing shift here and so used to having it, and it's not there until we unlock it here. So let's get that. Again, out of habit, I'm still getting all the collectibles. I don't need to. I have everything unlocked, and I've also, with the current event, the slime event, I've already got everything unlocked there. I really don't need the experience, but one, out of habit. Two, it kind of helps anyone that might be interested as to where the secrets are. Three, I'm still an XP whore. I can't help myself. Various MMOs have ruined me when it comes to XP whoring. Two extra lives in quick succession as well. Right, so I've got 3 chainsaw pips. So the first Hell Knight in this section that we're coming back to, that one I'm going to still use a full 3 grenade volley precision bolt to put him down. But the next one that comes out with a force field, he's going to get the 3 chainsaws. Nice. Ooh, too close for my liking. Second Hell Knight, instantly give him. Thought I was going to catch him there at the distance, but not quite. Okay, so first secret encounter. I've also started doing this little thing I noticed on the speedrunners actually, so I'm going to intentionally lose some armor and potentially health doing this, but it's for the sake of getting this overdone quickly. So I'm going to leap down here. It's actually going to respawn me back all the way here, but it means I can deal with the Cackle Demons immediately without waiting for them, and it's done with 15 seconds to spare. Normally, I would actually do it the way that I think they originally were intending that to happen, where you wait for them to come all the way over to where the that gore nest is, and deal with them that way. But yeah, speedrunners found a much quicker way of doing it if you're prepared to lose Oh god, I was waiting for him to come down with that. Am I still a gargoyle short? Yes, I am. Where is he? Where are you, you rat bastard? Okay. Can't say that was probably the most efficient way of doing it. I've done better, but it's done. Right, come out here, Mr. Hell Knight. You can get the grenade, the precision bolt, and a whole lot of plasma rifle blasts now that I've got that. Thought I hit him there, but just missed apparently. Anyone else? If you do Ultra Night Aerial, exploring upgrades and stuff takes more time and effort, but maxed out Slayer pays off. Absolutely, absolutely. I think I made a point actually to... I think that's probably the... Actually, yeah. I joke aside about being an XP hub, but that's probably the main reason I still go after all the secrets and the secret encounters and whatnot. Just so that I'm getting all that upgrade early, because it's definitely needed, as you say, Reed, for when you're doing an Ultra Nightmare run. Even Nightmare, really, even if I try and do a Nightmare run initially on Extra Life mode. So, yeah, that's the other reason for doing it, to just stick the habit, because it's a lot easier if you've got stuff handy. As soon as. Okay, so as I say, I'm moving on to using precision bolts here. Hello, Cal. I do apologise, Cal. I haven't really been able to catch up with you and where I've been missing. I will make a point to catch up with you offline later tonight, possibly. Are you still streaming yourself? Yeah, shit, Cal, there's things going... I'm going to say now, Cal, it's got nothing to do with work. Work's going great, more than great, actually. Like I say, I'll take... Oh, that was terrible for me there. I've ended up back in the slime. I'll let you know all about that, but... Oh, shit, have you been having another bad time of it? Yeah. Fuck, yeah. If she is streaming, though, everyone go follow Calandra. Well, what are you streaming at the moment? I'm going to assume it's either going to be something between Secret World and Guild Wars 2. But yeah, everyone go check her out on Twitch. I think she's exclusive on Twitch. She doesn't do the same as what I do, where I'm trying to haul myself out to every possible live service via restream. But yeah, Secret World Legends. There you go. Right. So yeah, if you're wanting to see what Secret World Legends is like, go check out Calandra's, yeah, just on Twitch. But yeah, I'll make a point to catch up with you. I'm probably only going to stream until about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock myself, just so that I'm not, like, you know, going all out. Because there's other people that I'll be wanting to watch on stream in, like, American time myself later. But I'll try and catch her in a private chat and brief you as to what's been going on for me the last few months, because some shit has gone down, must be said. Okay. Well, I mean, you I know you stream mostly US time, but that's unfortunately not through any sort of, like, choice in the matter, isn't it? It's just unfortunately how your sleep patterns go, isn't it? Which sucks. I'm going to avoid having the rant at the NHS here today. I want to avoid... Yeah, insomnia does suck. Yes, it does. Anyone that is watching me from Paige's channel, Paige the Witch, who I follow on Twitch as well, they know all about me and insomnia. Because I've been watching some of her streams, but it's still been like 3 o'clock in the morning. Which isn't good for a weeknight. I can get away with it on a weekend because I don't work weekends, but during a weekday, oh no. No, I shouldn't really be doing that. Right, I'm just waiting for this guy to come round and then snipe his turret. Thank you very much. Yes. Oh, bloody hell, jumped right over my head. Got rid of that. This is all good. Come on, son. Yes, take the grenade in the face. Right. Okay. I've got my 2 pips. I want to avoid that Hell Knight right now because I want the 3rd pip. Get rid of him. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. That's not what I wanted. There we go. I'm going to make some food. Yeah, need bother, Cal. Just dip in with chat if you can. Right, so I got rid of the Hell Knight with the 3 pips of the chainsaw. Another reason for the 3 pip chainsaw hold off. Trying to fly, mate. Yeah, I'll just snap you from distance. Yes! Don't die. Well, I've got 9 lives. I'm operating on cat lives at this moment in time. Oh, that was lovely. I am very happy that I did that in midair. Let's try and get some distance again. Excellent. I'm very happy with how that went, because this is usually one of the arenas. Well, having said that, I mean more so on Nightmare mode, but this is one of the arenas that I usually have struggled with on Nightmare straight away. I mean, even if I get rid of that Hell Knight with the chainsaw saving, I run into bother where I usually lose a life or 2 because I'm just fouling up. But that went rather smoothly. If I can replicate that on Nightmare, then that's doing right. Okay, so we've got our first set of 9 points, so I'm going to do my usual thing and immediately max out sticky bombs, because that's easy to master out with 25 arachnotrons this early on. It says, yeah, there's the first one. A second guy Christobal, hi, thanks for watching us on YouTube. Ancient God 2's coming out. What do you want to see from it? I'm curious to see this new weapon that they're teasing. So a lot of people are kind of speculating that it's going to be like a Crucible alternative, because obviously the Crucible's not given to you for Ancient Gods. I'm actually going to allow the Cacodeme to spawn here because I want to get the armor. So I'm curious to see the new weapon that they're teasing. I'm also curious to see if they're also going to like cave into a lot of people's demands and finally bring back the chain gunners from Classic Doom 2. I mean, I granted they'll probably be like an absolute pain in the arse to deal with, but you know, the whole point of the Ancient Gods Part 1 was that, yeah, you thought that the main game was hard. Actually, even the main game, even on Ultra Nightmare, we are now considering the tutorial. Now you're actually doing the hard shit. That there is the easiest secret encounter you can do in the game. So yeah, I'm curious to see the new weapon and if the chain gunners do make it back. Because I think if I think about it now, like as far as like the classic Doom games, if you ignore things like Doom 64 and Doom 3, which had their own unique enemies, as far as classic Doom's concerned, I think the chain gunners are the only enemies that aren't represented now in Eternal, because everyone else is here. And then, of course, the story's just going to be a different matter as well. We're going to see how that cliffhanger actually plays out and what it all means. Oh, normally I double jump over there, but I've mucked that one up. Never mind. Not too bad. Really fresh ammo. It's right on my arse. I hate this bit because you've got the Caco demon right in your head, but you can't move. But then you're still going to deal with the 2 imps that'll move as well. But there we go. Go past that. Excellent. I would love 2016's Hellraiser to make a comeback with a few tweaks. I would, yeah. I'm not going to say no to that. Would do could do with a few new tweaks, like, but yeah. Because obviously the spirits made the comeback. Effectively, the summon there were summoners in the last game, and they were basically the replacements for the Archviles. But now that the Archviles are actually back proper, then you know, they obviously brought back the spirits in a different form. But yeah, the Razors will be another one that'll be maybe a welcome return. Okay, so that Arachnotron, it can be awkward as well if you're in the slime, but he was dealt with, and I still got the reward for getting the sticky bomb on the turret. So, if I'm not that I complain if I missed it, it's still early days. I've got to get 25, and well, we're still only on the 2nd level, so I've got plenty of time yet. But you know, the sooner it's done, the better. Right, just got to go, obviously deal with this jumping, and then we've got our 2nd Sentinel crystal we can pick up. Open world Star Wars in the work? Yes, I have. It has been a major thing that was talked about on Rise Discord channel, actually, with people who were very, very excited at the news. Little bit skeptical since it's Ubisoft, because they don't exactly have the most stellar reputation either. But the fact the exclusivity deal's dealt with now is only going to be a positive, because it just means that we're not relying on one company, especially EA, to actually, you know, come up with, you know, stuff that actually has a chance. I mean, I've got to give them props. They've really got behind Fallen Order since that came out, and obviously given full backing for a sequel for that, and you know, haven't minded that in the end they were proven wrong, that yes, single players games do actually matter. Oh, that's what I want. Yes, lovely. But yeah, I think the fact that the exclusivity deal's just gone, you know, I really hope it's going to live high, love exploring in games. Yeah. Well, let's hope that Ubisoft or someone else, I think someone said it in Rise channel the other day, hopefully someone's going to find out where they can, if they can find like the lost files of 1313 and get that restarted again and have that come back out. Yeah, I know the obviously Ubisoft's responsible for Assassin's Creed, and I mean they have obviously done good titles in the past. Like, I know the team that's doing the Star Wars games actually done some good stuff in the past, and not necessarily worked with Ubisoft before. They've kind of done their own thing with other people. So the studio itself, I'm not too worried about. Having said that, like I say, the Ubisoft are kind of on, you know, they're kind of on the nose with a lot of their monetization and you know, using their own launches and whatnot for stuff as well. So I'll keep an open mind, but at the very least, I'm very happy the EA exclusivity thing is gone. I had my fill of Assassin's Creed after the 2nd game. You know, to be honest, I had the first 2 games, and then after that, it was like, okay, I had my fill. It was a bit like modern, like Call of Duty. After Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, I kind of had like that's my fill. Don't need it anymore. Nothing else is, you know, everything else that they've done subsequently, I'm not really too fussed about. Right, so here we go. True test. First Slayer gate. Give me that blood punch back immediately. Thank you. Oh, that was way too late for Flame Belch. here we come. So the worst one out of this slot that I'm worried about is the Dread Knight, and that's what I was worried about. Let's get rid of that first one. Oh, let me blood punch, man. Iframe's back there. I need a clear shot for this Dread Knight. Where is he? Again, I was waiting for him to be staggered. We've got 3 rounds of sticky grenades and a precision bolt, and then a complete, you know, volley of plasma rifle, but still didn't take. Right, anyway, done. If I'd done that on Nightmare, I reckon I would have still lost a life or 2, actually. So I'm not going to get too bully about that, actually. I'm getting away with it on Ultraviolence, but if that was Nightmare, I reckon at least 1 life, if not 2, would have been lost there, which would have not have been good going.
The betrayer's life signal is nearby.
We're going to mucked up the quick switch there to cancel out animation pickup. Don't know if anyone's watching, if you know about that. That's another speedrunner trick where if you're still wanting to do like 100% completion, but you don't want to sit around waiting for your animations to complete when you're picking stuff up, at the point of picking up the item, obviously codecs don't count like that one, but at the point of picking up an item, switch to another weapon and it cancels the animation, and it just means you can keep going without waiting for things to go through. But yeah, I mucked that one up because I was already on the combat shotgun. Okay.
The extraction point
So
has been
2 extra
identified.
lives after the
I will
Slayer
mark its
gate,
location on
puts
your
as well
HUD.
as into double figures, which is a good one. This arena also can be quite troublesome. Oh, but I've just noticed, for some reason, I am full pips on Chainsaw. The heavy's getting wasted. Right. Oh, right in my face. A little bit of indecision on my movement there, could have been costly. That's what I'm looking for. Although I am quite pleased with myself on the use of height here with the monkey bars and jump pads actually. Oh, that precision bolt was terrible though. Skim past his head. right. Yep, everything achieved. I don't really... Doesn't really matter about the reward screen because everything's unlocked. Okay, so... do believe... That was a... no life loss run.
Several areas blocked off due to power constraints. Once power has been restored, you will be able to access the entire ship.
So now we've actually just got to be faffing about with the tutorial stuff on...
Sentinel energy levels rising. Re-establishing power
getting the
core
freeze
and
grenade, and also got
systems.
to do a round of the
Ice bomb
training arena. It's one of the things I wish they'd actually had an option that you could skip in subsequent playthroughs, but whatever.
You'll have to manually toggle the launcher to fire either ice bombs or frag grenades.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it makes sense to introduce the practice arena for your initial playthroughs, but the fact that because you can turn off the tutorials in this game that by default are turned on when you first play this game. You get a load of tutorial pop-ups to explain some of the mechanics of the game, but obviously you can turn them off, so subsequent playthroughs you just don't see them at all. But for whatever reason, you're still forced to go through this practice arena. You know, so I mean, it's an excuse for me to go down to the lower levels to get that codex for the sake of completion. But as I say, again, it's not like I need it because I've already unlocked everything for 100%. Although we do get to listen to BFG Division, which is always good. At least, I remember though when the training room, actually, when the game first came out, any resources that you used wasn't replenished. So if you used a chainsaw and ammo in this place, not to mention, and you'd actually lose lives as well. Like, if you had any extra lives, you'd actually lose them if you lose them in the training arena. But they subsequently changed all that in the patch now. So when you do the training room, when it's finished, you get a refresh of all your ammo and resources, and if you do lose a life, you don't actually lose a life. So I think it's the only place that you're allowed to die on an Ultra Nightmare run. I don't know that, don't quote me on that, but I believe that is still the case. So right.
This is an
Okay, so now we're going to start getting into the realms of getting suit points. So I've gotten my first one, but I used to use it straight away for the lead faster monkey bars and ledge grabbing. But what I'm actually concentrating on getting first, more importantly for nightmare runs, is immune from barrel explosions, because obviously there's a lot of them around. They're quite useful for just dealing with enemies in general, but if you obviously don't want to be anywhere near them on nightmare, because you'll end up wrecking yourself, and obviously you could potentially run a ultra nightmare run. So that's actually the priority. So I'll be able to get this after the very first arena, because I'll be able to get the first challenge as well, which will give me a coin. After that, we'll be trying to get, and remember this time, because I failed to do this earlier today, quickly get the next 2 points, which can quickly come to you, to get the faster weapon switch and mod switch, so I can actually start engaging in weapon swap combos properly. 4 points from the dash, and then at the end of the level, I'll be left with 1 point left to spare, and I'll get the grab one, so the movement's good. The other thing I'm going to review now, actually, though, is, I'm going to take the mobility now as well, just so that I can move when using the precision bolt to snipe before I move in. That's something I never used to do before. I used to save my points that I would earn and put them on the super shotgun and work on that mastery straight away, which I can still do, I believe, with enough points from doing this next level. But it does mean that I'm not actually going to be chasing the mastery until Doom Hunter base, to the point where I'm actually going to be farming the Doom Hunter boss for that challenge, which I've done before. That's something else I'm starting to change in my playthrough as well. Bring in the mobility when I'm using the sniper, since it's going to be more heavily used in play. Okay, game's looking slight. I mean, I think the stream's running fine, but it's slightly out of sync because I'm reliant on the audio coming through on the stream to what I'm hearing in the game. But it does appear to be slightly off at the moment. I don't think it's affecting your stream, it's just affecting my play more than anything. So I'll try and get through this level, and I might have to just take a quick break just to kind of reset the OBS in the main rig. Yeah, like I said, I don't think it's affecting like the what you're seeing, but it's affecting my audio for what I can hear. There's an obvious delay, and you know, I need to be able to hear something's coming towards me before it actually, you know, as it's happening. Oh, that was terrible. And that was terrible. That's better. I keep thinking he's just going to dive to the right there. And that was some terrible aim.
The Hell Priest is somewhere in this facility. I cannot pinpoint his exact
No problem, Cal.
location at this time.
Okay, but I did get the challenge there, so yes, I've got the 2 points already. So let's go back to the suit and get barrel immunity. This pad and we get ourselves a free battery. So we'll be saving up batteries on the next 2 levels as well, just to unlock a load of rooms back on the Doom Hunter base. Doom Hunter base, the Doom Slayer base. No, don't punch it. I know you punch everything else, but
Is my time beginning? Let's see if you're strong enough to survive this cursed sea.
oh, didn't even get the chance to glory kill him, just fell down.
Has arrived.
Good.
All mortally challenged personnel, please be advised.
Okay, first Mancubus. I'm going to try and take this one out. Oh, that was a massive fail. And in the end there, I ended up using the trap because it really didn't work. Yeah, just don't waste your time with these initial Nancubus really. If you can take them out, fine, but otherwise maybe neuter them by taking off the cannons and then just make use of the trap early on. Once you get the rocket launcher, proceed to nuke like mad with your weapon swaps and whatnot, but yeah, those initial 3, just use the traps, makes things a lot easier. Right, let's get the other challenge completed then. Just need to follow the other mastery I'm doing with the shotgun and turret. Ooh, getting some lag there. Yeah, I am aiming towards a new rig actually in the not too distant future. I'm not asking. Last time I was saying I was running a donation drive and actually like had a donation goal thing on the counter, but I've scrubbed that because the new job is actually paying me well. So I'll probably be able to buy it from my own funds this time. So hopefully within the next month or two, I'm gonna have a new rig and I'll be able to play this at a more smoother frame rate because I can get it running for the most part on 60 frames per second, but it's nowhere near the sort of high detail that you can get it on. And there's still some slowdown in some situations as well. So, right, before I forget, because I almost did. Okay, so now I've actually got, look at that, faster weapon swapping. So I'm all set for getting the apparently already dealt with the Ah, thanks Weeb. Thanks very much. Appreciate the follow as well that you gave earlier. Right. I don't bother now actually flaming these guys. Although actually I do need to get the armor actually, so let's do it. I've actually not been doing this much now, where it's doing like the introduction of that, but yeah, I do need the armor because we've obviously got the big Mancubus fight coming up where you get the rocket launcher and a crap ton of gargoyles, so yeah, the more I've got handy, the better. Oh, well, I could have picked that up, but never mind. Right, rocket launcher time, so this is what I should be aiming for. And there's one. Okay, next priority, get rid of the Cacodemon. Away from the Mancubus, because that was not a good... Yes. Yes. That's what I'm looking for. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Quick deletion, quick swapping between precision bolt and rocket. You beauty. That is what I was failing to do earlier today, and that's just done that magically. Right. One gargoyle left. He's going to be my chainsaw victim to replenish all ammo and top up the armor a little bit. That's exactly how I wanted that to go. I'm very pleased with myself for that one. I'm not gonna, again though, I'm not gonna brag too much because it's only ultra violence. That's the whole point. Get used to the concept on ultra violence and then take it to nightmare and then actually see if I can actually do anything on that and actually do it properly and not be ashamed of myself for being able to do this. Right, I'm still going with Dazed and Confused for longer stagger time. I can do a quick top up still. Armour with Mr. Blueberry Face. Right, let's get ourselves prepared for our first whiplash. Nice. Yep, that'll work. Pretty good going. I've done way worse on that section with the introduction of the whiplashes. Because obviously I don't have the luxury up until now, as in right now, of having lock-on bursts. Now that I've got lock-on bursts, whiplashes will be easier to deal with, as will be Hell Knights, because I'll just use that functionality to remove them fairly quickly. So get our next coin here. Okay, this next arena as well is also another one that traditionally has been a life losser for me through incompetence.
The beast draws near to me, my brothers and sisters.
Open now.
But he is weak. Your hate
We're gonna have
must
a much
match
better
his
time with
will. Only then will you be truly safe.
Yeah, that was not quite what I was aiming for, but bloody hell. That's the Hell Knight dealt with. I can hear the whiplash wherever she is. I can hear you. There you are. Oh, bloody hell! Ah, Christ on a cracker. Go on his freaking head. Oh, well, it's gone now anyway, so what's the chance? Better recover in the end. Whoa! That was new. Going through the map there. Okay, so we've lost a life there. That was a bit silly of me, but a bit of recovery. Main thing is that, yeah, it's starting. It's not quite there yet, but it's starting. I've had a couple of good runs on Mancubus there on deleting them with the precision bolt and rocket launcher. Okay, so I've purposely held off not picking up that chainsaw ammo until now, so I've got 2. There's a reason for that. I'll be getting a 3rd one in a upcoming fight, which will be very helpful because people who do Ultra Nightmare runs will probably be familiar with the pit later on, because that is an Ultra Nightmare ender, definitely. But if I have 3 chainsaw pips, then it deals with one of the Mancubus on that fight fairly well. Now I did do that earlier quite well. No major incident in that one, must be said. So hopefully I'll carry that through to here, because everything else so far is going quite well.
Strength is exposed now to us. Can you see it, brothers? He has lost the resolve to continue. Eat his soul. I must survive this. Protect me in my time of need, and you will secure your place in the new world.
Yeah, used to love the chainsaw in the original game. It's still viable in the original game. I mean, I don't know if you've ever played on the Brutal Doom or Project Brutality on the old game. I mean, I don't play the original classic Doom now without it, but yeah, they kind of ramped up the chainsaw on that one as well to ridiculousness. Not played in years, yeah. It's a bit over the top, and it makes it a lot harder, Project Brutality and Brutal Doom, etc. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, and actually a lot of the inspiration that comes in Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal actually stemmed from Brutal Doom. To be honest, like the whole thing of the glory kill systems, like directly come from Brutal Doom. So. Oh, that's, oh no, no, have I fucked that up? I have royally fucked that up. Okay, we'll do this the hard way. Yeah, I really shouldn't have use that chainsaw there. So we're gonna have to do this the hard way. Yeah, so the intention there was I was wanting to use one of the cue balls to get rid of the whiplash quickly. Another one would certainly recharge, and then that would deal with one Mancubus, while the other one was frozen, and then chainsaw that one. And that was dealt with. Having said that, I've got through this without losing life. Again, probably only got away with that because there's ultra violence. If this had been Nightmare, I might have lost a life or 2 from that, which wouldn't have been any good. Okay, so now we're just gonna go on a bit of a run around, and we're gonna instigate first our next Sentinel Crystal, which is on Loot Magnet, and I'm going to go for armor just so that it closely matches health. And then I'm gonna do the secret encounter here. Cue ball. Shotgun range there. Muck that one up. Went too far ahead. He let us take us down. Eat it. Wanted to eat the grenade rather than use the shotgun shell, but never mind. Shiny, yes. Yes, those coins are go towards a currency to help you upgrade. Nice. Okay, a little secret area for another sentinel battery. Good for later. What microphone am I using? Right, so one of the cool things I got as a Christmas present from my new work was a 50 quid Amazon voucher. So I was able to pick up this mic, although I'm going to have to find the box again to give you the exact make. Actually, let me... Yoto, it's called. So it was basically an all-in-one pack of microphone, stand, noise reduction one. But because I had the voucher from work, I've effectively only paid £2 for this. Because, yeah, the rest of it was covered by the voucher from work. So, thank you to them to getting me a new microphone. I mean, I don't think I had any issues with my sound with the headset. I'm still using the headset for headphones at the moment until I find like a headphone solution that's allows me to kind of alter the volume myself without relying on Windows, because it kind of screws up my streaming. I do have some like small earbuds, but one they were painful at one point in my left ear, and I couldn't have any volume control on them. So I need to pick up some cheap headphones. Well, I say cheap headphones, something that's got decent audio and allows me to volume control without screwing up the stream. But I don't think the audio was too bad on the headset, but I know I was having a conversation with the guy I used to work with, Andy Thornton, and he said, well, there's nothing wrong with the camera so much with the webcam. You could probably, like, you know, put it with that because it's not too bad for the time being. But he said, might as well get a pro microphone if you can, if you've got the ability to pay for one. So yeah, I just said, right, okay, well, I've got this voucher, I'm going to use it for that, so yeah. Oh, bloody hell, I thought he was blown up there by the Revenant, so... Little distraction here, plays the Revenant. Oh, is he still alive? He's still alive! That Arachnotron did not want to go down. Super shotgun time. Yeah, you can skip that animation by shooting immediately. Okay, so I won't have enough points to fully max this out now, but I do have enough to get fast hands, which means I've got the reload. I mean, you can negate the reload by quick swapping, but yeah, it just means that it's there. So. That took 2 grenades. That took a grenade and 2 sticky bombs before it registered going into his mouth. And I clearly aimed for his gob there. I'm calling bullshit on that one. Okay. Remember the order for doing this. So cue ball here comes out. He instantly deletes Mr. Mancubus. We'll get this cue ball out ready to go. Freeze bomb ready and get them frozen. Oh, never. Oh, never. I've mucked that up. I've dashed back into the bloody cue ball in the centre and flying. I was supposed to use him to take this lot out, but... that was not the smoothest way of doing that. Ooh, cheeky get. Right, otherwise got through that.
Attention, all cultist base personnel. Please destroy the Slayer. The priest must survive. I repeat, the priest must survive.
Quick jump across there to deal with those dudes. Right. Yep, so little jumping puzzle here, and this should give us enough Sentinel coins so I can get the faster dash recharge. It means I'll be able to use dash a lot more frequently and not have to worry about it not being on recharge, because if you touch on the ground, it pretty much recharges almost instantaneously. Right, suit. Yep, 4 there. 4 there. So there'll be 1 more coin I can get from a Sentinel Spirit. That'll cover the grapple. Now, this next one coming up is the annoying secret encounter, and I really, really did badly on this one earlier. It was really bad. So let's see if I can do this smoothly. I'm going to get that there in preparation. Right. Oh, yes. Right, that's dealt with quickly. Yes. Job's a good one. Again, the damage I was getting from the Mancubus there probably would have knocked the life on Nightmare mode, but yeah, otherwise managed to get through that relatively smoothly and in time. That's the main thing. But that is one of the worst. See, everyone goes on about the secret encounter on Taros Nabad because it's got a Marauder. Well, Marauders are free real estate, so I don't care about that. That one though is very, very awkward. You know, 2 whip slashes, Mancubus, and you're only in a very confined space with very little in the way of your tools to deal with, you know. So you've yeah, you've got to be very tight on that one. Oh, hang on a minute. I am missing something. Blueberry face man. Give me full armor and health. Okay, section's not so bad. Let's just try and aim that cue ball for that Revenant. Aim this cue ball for that Mancubus. Yeah, I'll do it. Get rid of Mr. Shield guy there. Get rid of Mr. Shield guy there. Lovely. Really, just quickly didn't realise there was still a zombie alive still. Never mind. Dwarffish lives and then he dies just so he can give me a 1-up. I think I'm right in saying most of the 1-ups in this level are supplied to you via a Dwarffish, actually.
Are you growing tired, Slayer? We will break your will yet.
I'm dealt with. So should be a pile of shield guys and an Arachnotron. The shield guys can just be grenaded. Oh, one survived. Subsequently deleted. Right. Next Slayer gear. Okay, so I've actually got an absolute... At this point I've got a crap ton of lives. I've only lost one, so... But for Ultra Violence I should say, that should be what's expected at the level I was able to operate previously. But it's a sure sign that I'm getting the hang of the new bindings. But let's see how I do on this Slayer gear. What am I like for... Okay, if I can get a hold of 2 of the chainsaw ammo early on, one of those Mancubi can be deleted. Actually, I'm probably going to need all 3 because I'm going to need a refresh here. Let's try and... My stupid fault for standing there. Getting a bit manic. Right. These gargoyles become a problem, so he's getting the chainsaw. I would have used it on one of those mancubus, but being awkward. Nope, don't want to be standing in there. Oh, that was lovely. Let's get in, Larry. Yeah, just need to have guys deleted now. I need a fodder. There's a one. Oh, missed him. Got that one. Taking risks with my existence there by using a rocket launcher on a arachnotron that close. I'm going to purposely let this guy chase us because I just want another chainsaw, another enemy before this, because he's the last one. Oh, there's two of them actually. I'll do it. Done without a loss of life. I am happy with that. I've had to kind of stretch it out a little bit by going on a bit of a wander just to get around the mancubus, but otherwise, pretty good going. So it should be the case now. We'll be heading towards the final arena of the level. So like I said, there's one extra sentinel coin. Oop, a bit too short. So one last Sentinel coin to get once we get past this bridge, and then final arena, which is quite leery, and then that's that done. But I think overall I am quite happy with my progress on here so far. Again, I'm going to stress, I'm not going to get too prideful with the fact that it's only UV, but it's certainly better than what I managed today. You'll not see that VOD was deleted. I mean, there was technical issues, that was why it was deleted, but I don't mind it being deleted because I don't want to bear the shame of how badly I was playing this on Ultraviolence earlier, when I've clearly done better in the past. So sit down. Die already! Of ammo. That's what I was looking for. I was going to jump for that and then I saw that one coming in, so I thought, nope. Health pack here. Get rid of him. Let's get rid of her. Ah, now we're talking.
The priest has stopped moving. I will lock in signal now.
Someone last little dude that I heard there? Or has he been despawned? Nope, there he is. Just ensuring that I've got absolutely max ammo going into this, because obviously we're going straight into the next level, so we don't get the luxury of going back to the Doomslayer's watchtower, as it were. Okay, actually what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come back to the main menu. So we're coming up to 9 o'clock, still plenty of gameplay I think to come, at least for another 2 hours, an hour or two I think. I'm just going to take a quick intermission break. I'm going to get myself a drink, kind of rehydrate a little bit, stretch my legs and whatnot. But I'm also going to take the opportunity to kind of refresh the stream on the main rig, because there's still... Obviously, as Carl's pointed out, as far as you're concerned, you're not seeing any issues. It should be running silky smooth. But there is an audio delay for me on the gameplay, and it is going to affect my game if things are happening and I'm only hearing an enemy come towards me after the fact. That's really going to screw me over. So I probably just need to reset the game in OBS on the main rig. Won't really affect the stream, and I can do that while I'm in intermission mode as well. So it doesn't look horrible, or I don't have to take the stream offline. So I'll take the opportunity to get a quick drink, stretch the legs, rehydrate, whatnot. So no more than 5 minutes, and we'll be carrying on with Doom Eternal. So I will see you soon. Okay, we're back at it then. Yep, that's much better. It's now actually one-to-one sync with me here on screen and on audio. As I say, don't think it was actually affecting what you were seeing on the stream, but it was certainly an audio delay on mine. Because the way I actually stream is I play games on my main rig, goes through a TV, because I'm only in a flat, see. Thanks, Cal. So I go through a television. Basically the television acts as my monitor. I don't have a big enough flat to basically have like a desk space. Well, I do actually have a desk in the corner, but obviously that's where I've got my working PC for remoting in at work at the current job. So I don't have a desk that I can operate with like an actual capturing piece of equipment or dedicated machine. So play everything on the main rig. I use NDI on OBS on the main rig to broadcast internally on the network, and then use Streamlabs OBS here to actually put it through here, and then I use the laptop to actually broadcast on the internet. So for the most part, I've had that now for, well, since 2017 when I initially did some streaming. But yeah, a few technical hiccups here and there, but otherwise nothing too bad. But yeah, as I said, wasn't really affecting the what you were seeing, but there was a definite audio delay and picture delay on here. But now that's gone. So let's do this. So we're on to Doom Hunter base now. Wait, he should be dead. Oh, I'm calling BS on that one. That's the point as well, actually, do I? Yep. Got more than enough for starting this mastery for Meat Hook. Had to suddenly adjust my shotgun down there to the floor. Might have been too far, but it just about caught him there. But I know coming into him on that group grappling hook there, it was far too high. So it looks like I'll be farming the Doom Hunter boss and the infinite enemy spawns there, just to finish off the mastery for the super shotgun. It's not the first time I've done that. I used to do that quite a bit, actually. Oh, that was terrible. Let's try that again. Yeah, eat it. It's a fair amount of enemies you're going to go through 50 to master it out, but there's more than 50 in this level, I'll tell you that. And as I say, they infinitely spawn on the Doom Hunter boss anyway, so I'll be able to cover it there. I think what I'll probably... Well, actually, that'll be a point. I'll review what I'll do with the next set of weapon points, actually, for what I'll chase next. Actually, how many have I got at the moment? Have I got enough for lock on burst? Yes. Yes. Oh, hell yes. Right. The next 6 points is going into quick lock, and because I need that if I'm going to be heavily using that to remove whiplashes. Yes, that's still a priority. Oh, missed that. There it goes. Okay, so fresh sentinel coin here. Okay, so now that actually I didn't get that one, did I? Let me get that now. The next set of points. So I'll be trying to build up 5 of those coins now. In order to get the extra damage when enemies are frozen. I might mix it up a bit and basically go between the 2 grenade mod upgrades, just to ensure that you know, I've got one, because I heavily use grenades a lot more now. Oh, I don't have blood punch, so I'm gonna have to freeze Mr. Pinky. Actually, let me try and deal with one of the challenges here. One of the challenges for this map is 3 demons with 1 grenade. So let me deal with that now. Oh, and that's and there, okay, 3, and I also have 3. Yeah, 3 chainsaw pips as well. Mr. Pinky, you can be frozen and then shot in the back. Thank you. Right, I'm waiting for one of the big heavies. Not the Pinky. I'm thinking Hell Knight. I might have to go with the Pinky because I'm going to be out of ammo here for everything. Right, yep. Excellent. That's another one. Use rockets to get rid of Mr. Hell Knight. Myself into a mess there. Right, now I need to get rid of this monk because good. I think that's probably one of the other things that I've been failing when I've been doing nightmares, that I've been, yes, you have to get rid of the dangerous and heavy enemies first as a priority because it does make life difficult, but not to the point that you're going to endanger yourself. And I really should be probably doing more than what I've been doing with this one, where I have actually been kind of like retreating almost to the other end of the room, assess where everything is, and then kind of pick my targets that way. I think that's probably the best way to do it. As compared to just trying to delete them outright. I mean, I see dudes that can like delete as soon as an enemy comes on screen. They have them deleted within like a millisecond. But you know, they're clearly the pros at this. You know, I'm never claiming to be like, you know, anywhere sort of level of the guys that, you know, can do ultra nightmare runs in their sleep almost. Freeze grenade handy for Mr. Pinky. Okay, so still working towards our shotgun mastery. Super shotgun mastery, I should say. Right, just gonna skip all of those because we don't even need them. Just go straight, turn around and onto the platform there. Oh, screw you, Mr. Carcass. I'm not putting up with your shite. Oh, 2 for 1, and because I've got the the rune that's makes that last even longer, I have plenty of time to take both of them out. Glories. Okay, that's been pretty good going. We've getting rid of the carcass before it became too annoying. Dealt with the 2 revenants, one after the other. Knocked a few guys off for the Super Shotgun Mastery. So the last rune I'm going to pick up to actually keep mostly equipped for all, you know, for the majority of the game is going to be Equipment Fiend as always. So any enemy defeated while using it reduces the cooldown time. Always helpful to have all my grenades and flame belch available quicker than normal. Oh yeah, recovered from that. That was not the guy I was trying to hook, but whatever. Nice. Okay, I've got a bit more ammo than I had the last time, but still not a massive amount, but I'm going to try and pick that dude off early. If I deal with, idea is if I can get rid of the Mancubus from a distance there, I've still got the 2 Revenants to deal with obviously when I get over there, but that's a little bit easier than dealing with all of them. Oh, that fucking carcass. Ah! Lost life on the bloody floor hazard, of all things. That was silly. This is one of the few cutscenes that you can't skip, unfortunately, which is annoying because you can skip everything else, but that one you've got to bear witness to. Let's get those handful of armor shards. So this section you just end up with a crap ton of collectibles all of a sudden, so... And that should be... Yes, enough points to... Bring that there. So now when enemies are frozen, they'll actually take more damage, which is very, very helpful. I may... Yeah, the next one I'll do is probably with a frag grenade that actually affects heavy demons. That's incredibly helpful. And then kind of alternate, I think, between the two. Cooldown's important, but yeah, I'll come up with a plan for that. Bit of a breather there. So this will be where I'll get a life back from what I lost earlier. From the bloody floor hazard of all things. That was silly of us, but still better than what I was doing earlier. But we've also got Sentinel Crystal around here, so that'll complete Loot Magnus and give me increased max ammo. Oh, that should have killed him. Could have done with that third pip, because that would make things easier than the dude coming up, but... Actually, yeah, I couldn't...
Was it not the Slayer who brought the demons to us?
Right, I've got a blood punch, so instantly remove you.
Gift of Argent energy. It is you who are responsible for your people's suffering.
So delete him. Next coin up here. Short of one weapon point, I think, aren't I, for... Yeah, oh, I could have made a start. If I had one extra weapon point now, I would have had 6, being able to get the quick lock on, and I could have made a start with the dual lock mastery by taking out prowlers. As it is, I don't have that luxury. And these prowlers, they're actually supposed to die from one, like, up-close super shotgun, which is bound to happen by virtue of, you know, diving into them, but whatever. Yeah, like that one. Okay, I think we're coming up to the big chasm? Yes, we are. Yeah. We'll detour into this do not touch generator for another extra life. Right, now you can skip this by going to the second one specifically. Yep, there we go. Also don't have to go all the way around just to get this sentinel coin either. Okay, now I've actually got the... yeah. I thought I was going to try and put a third coin in, but I've only got 2. But I've got that 6th weapon point, so let's make a start with that. And that cacodemon just decides to come out of nowhere. Almost Randy Orton RKO'd it. Had to put a wrestling reference in there somewhere. Right, we're coming up to the boss. Now, I'm,
Welcome, Slayer.
as I've said earlier, I'm not really needing to 100% everything here because I've already got everything unlocked, but... Right, why do I keep missing, I believe... No, don't tell me I never picked that up. Oh, I am an idiot. I am such an idiot. I never picked up the bloody weapon mod in Extra Life. That's embarrassing. Because I was wondering why I wasn't getting the pop-up for 20 extra lives in a session as well. And I picked that one up from the generator. I'm losing my way now. Where am I going? I'm gonna have to go to the skies, aren't I? Well, I've come all the way back here. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's my own stupid fault for having to go back in the first place to pick up stuff that I should have get from the start. And I've mucked that up and all. Right, Doom Hunter boss time. Let's see how I'll crack on with him. Point as well, I've still got to master this out, so intentionally drag this fight out just so I can finish off this mastery. Yeah, 5 more of them. Right, Flame Hook Mastery. Now let's just concentrate on the boss himself. They spawned right in front of the carcass, didn't they? Let's supply it from up here.
Excellent. Smash the heretic.
Sit down. Well, that's the first one dealt with. Now I'm just going to deal with the other two. But it is going to refresh all my resources as I come down here.
We are not done yet.
I messed up there badly, like. Yeah, that's one down, see ya. Let's see what the increase of enemies. Don't have a blood punch, unfortunately.
Excellent. Smash the heretic.
That's getting Larry. Let's try and get some stuff back. He's stuck in there. He isn't all.
Excellent.
Oh, well, sucks to you, B. Sucks to be you, mate. Have some. Well, it went rather smoothly. Just curious. Yeah, I did actually complete everything. That's fine. Right. Okay. So that's Mr. Doom Hunter dealt with. They'll get a lot easier after that now. I think they have a little bit slightly larger health pool when they're in boss form as compared to when they're out in the field, so not too as hectic to deal with subsequently. So now we're going to acquire the ballista, which is going to add to our offensive output considerably. But I've also got a crap ton of unlocks to get as well from all of these sentinel batteries I've been picking up. So the priority will be the 2 sentinel crystals first. And then I will try and unlock all of the sentinel coins as well. And then, because the weapon mods, like, I'll get there's 2 weapon, I think is there 1 or 2 weapon mods? There's a weapon mod you get not to further in. Yeah, it's quite early in. You pick one up in the next level, which is Super Gore Nest. I'm trying to remember if there's a second weapon mod that you can also pick up. I think there might be, and I'll apply one of them, probably the shield one, to the chain gun. I can worry about picking up the substitute. I've opened up the wrong one. Bloody bollocksy buggery hell. Right, well, let's get the Arbalest one then anyway, so it makes it a little bit earlier, but I've picked out the wrong one. Oh, well, it's a practice one, I don't care too much. Right, yeah, I should have gone down one further level. Alright, I've still got enough to open up both of these Sentinel Crystals anyway. Right, yeah, let me get this right. I want... Yeah, let's get more health, and then I'll get the Sentinel Crystal, the next Sentinel Crystal, go for that one, and then that completes a set. Yeah, that's right. Because I believe, yeah, I think there's 2 Sentinel Crystals as well in Super Gore Nest, which means I can get another one completed. Yeah, that's good going. That actually does feel awkward. I'm going to make a slight change here. It's a bit of a stretch getting to G for the ballista. So let me change this. Before we go any further, ballista, I'll cancel that. Let's make that C. So now I need to find a place for the crucible. I'll probably, yeah, let's make that crucible 4. Reaching number 4 is not going to be too bad if I need the crucible. But that was, that really felt awkward going to G, so... Yeah, okay. So I can swap E and R quickly for the main combo, which is Precision Bolt, Heavy Cannon and Rocket Launcher. But I can still also go down to Super Shotgun and Ballista by going F and C as well. Right, Super Gore Nest then. So at this point things should get a lot easier for me as far as removing enemies is concerned, because I've got more and more tools at my disposal now to make this happen. I think what I'll do also as well is that the next set of points will immediately go into the ballista in order to start up that mastery challenge, which will be yeah, what have I got points for? Oh, actually I've not got that many, so let me right, if I allow myself to get 1 point, I can make a start on the mastery for Precision Bolt. And then I should still have enough points from the end of this level, because I'll have 9 still because of everything that I'll unlock. They can all go into the Arbalest mastery. So that'll be the plan.
Please remain calm. You may notice a slight change in the environment. Fear not. It's all part of the plan.
The Super Gornest location is nearby. This is the site where the invasion began, the oldest and most corrupted location on the planet. The Ark fought hard, but they were eventually driven out by the demons.
Right, I'm not too fussed on using 3 pips on chainsaw to get rid of heavies now, because I'll be able to delete heavies through other means anyway. Like so. Get rid of that carcass. I've still got a chance to do a 3 chainsaw kill if I want to. Have it. Yeah, I'll chainsaw you, Mr. Helmate. Just for the lols. Missed a chance to froze her, but recovered there. There's another one. There we go, right, okay. One of the challenges for this one is I've got to go and do 3 distinct glory kills on Mr. Pinky. So the idea is I'm going to have to hurt him, but not to the extent that he's actually going to die on me, because careful, careful. I thought I killed him outright there. I was going to be disappointed with myself. There's one. I have seen a video. I always never actually used this, tried to do the glory kill on the Spectre to make the counter, but I've actually seen a guy on video actually managed to do it on the Spectre and it counted to his 3rd, which makes it doable like very early on. But yeah, he just I never seemed to do that before, but whatever. Right, before I forget, because let's make a start with this mastery. 6 slot that out, and let's make a start with this.
Brothers and sisters, let's help to make our friends transition into their new world a comfortable one.
Might have been. So at this point, until I get the chain gun, I don't really have a need to do anything with that. So, okay, I've also got suit stuff to get, so let's get some extra falter on the grenades for super heavies. Yeah, whatever. Ah, now we're cooking with gas. Borrow you for some resources. Okay, so I'm going to have my second pinky fight coming up. And with the chance to progress from here. But again, I'm just going to... Come on. Oh, don't screw this up. Right, it's 2. Second weapon point. So we'll have a secret here. Oh, press that too late. Skip the animation. Never mind. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can actually remember to stand in the right spot this time for this. Nope, got it wrong. Never seem to remember where it is that we're going for where the totem is. There we go. Right, don't have to worry about the totem there.
Remember, demons can be an offensive term. Refer to them as mortally challenged.
Yeah, funny. Right, okay. Let me get that ready. So, yeah, second one. I screwed it. No, 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 no. No, completely fluffed up the quick weapon swap there. Rotation was absolutely woeful. That's not what we wanted. Lost a life from that as well. Running out of time, running out of time. Nope. No, no, that was... I didn't get it, did I? No, didn't. Oh, and it's put me past the point of checkpoint as well. I have royally screwed this up. It's going to put me back here or not? Bollocks. Right, I'm going to have to come back to this. Once I've got resources again.
Pot of the universe.
And I almost missed the bloody... Ah, well, he's me thinking I was actually starting to get used to the new keybind, and I've already screwed up a bloody secret encounter by failing to do it. Come on, Mr. Dread Knight, have a go. Piss off, carcasses. Right. Just secret here. Oh, that's right, you can't, yeah. Can't skip those either.
2 more keys will be required to open the passage. Find them.
Sometimes needs a little push. And here at the UAC, we push hard.
Nope, screw that one up. Right, yes.
This is the heart of the nest. It has taken root in this facility's main power generator. Reactivating the generator will destroy the nest.
Okay, so not getting close to the chainsaw becoming available. Yeah, I was seriously dropping on ammo there, but still stuff available. That's fine. Let's replenish with him. Okay, sneak around the corner here to get the second battery. Get that. Okay, not completely max armor health, so we'll make use of Mr. Blueberry Face. Okay, try and get through this secret encounter then. Yes. Got through that while also knocking off a few of the challenges. Challenge scores. It's going to move on. Getting hurt here by radioactive waste. Let me refresh that because I'm going to come around it in here. Pick that one up. Right, now I'm going to try and get this Pinky into a kill state and get my challenge done on him. That'll be 3-3. There it is. Good stuff. Immediately get another coin there, and I'm going to just get out of the green shit so that I can actually review this properly. Okay, so if I've got 4, can I get anything? Yeah, let me increase the timer on ice, on the ice bomb, because you can kind of negate the cooldown if you get the double grenades anyway, so that's not too bad. So the next set of points I'll make up the 5 there. Oh, hello Mr. Empowered Demon. So our first Empowered Demon of the day. Ah, he was deleted. I haven't seen them in a while actually. But then again, I could take it either people aren't playing or people just aren't dying. Because obviously that's how they come about. Other people's playthroughs getting killed.
Manually activated to restore full power. Unlocking the left terminal room now.
It's weird, I always get stuck there.
50% of power has been restored. The second control terminal still requires activation to destroy the nest. I'm unable to open the door to the second terminal at this time.
Ask not
We'll need
what
to
we
find
can
an
do
alternate
for
route.
you. Ask what you can do for us.
Try and block my blood punch from there, you arsewipe. Right. It is a weapon mod. Okay, right, so I'm going to immediately get the energy shield done on the chain gun. That's the more useful. I can get a lot more damage out of the mobile turret, but only with freeze grenades involved, so I'll wait for that combination to come into play. The energy shield one is definitely the more viable. Oh, lovely. Yes, use that to get up there quickly and get rid of that totem. Wait for that charge, then I've got 2 handy there. I'm still going to jump down here because there's another extra life. Okay, so I'm now getting the ridiculous point of like having 20 lives again and above, potentially here. Pick up the coin. Momentary breather still, you can get that sentinel battery, and there's also an item over here. Oh, didn't quick swap in time to stop the animation, but never mind. Can't wait for that to spin round just a little bit. There we go. Alright, as far as ruins now, I'll just basically pick up whatever's left available because I don't tend to use the rest of them now. So it's just for the sake of completion. Okay. Yeah, I still need to do the other secret encounter though for the other coins, so. Yeah, bye. Okay, I've got another sentinel coin to collect here. Let's get rid of. Let's make sure I'm absolutely slap bang with ammo again. That was not really great, but whatever. Actually, let's let me get to the point where I can actually like teleport around the map, and I'll deal with that original encounter that I screwed up. Let's just simply deal with this first. Right, we only need one more of them, and then we're sorted with that. Any more? Dude, way over there. Or is he despawned? No, it's despawned.
The hellified barrier has opened. This air shaft will provide access to the generator's control terminal.
It's not giving us the teleport option? If not, can I get back to it here then? Right, let's not try and screw this up this time. Right, yes. That's at least done. Still didn't feel well done, but it's done. And now I'm coming in desperately needing resources into the Slayer Gate as well. Right, this is where I'm going to max out the Arbalest after this one. Yeah, okay. So any gargoyles in... right, well... Yeah. Prowlers, that's what I was thinking of. Oh, you bastard. Where is he? Stop hiding, you little shitbag. He does not want to be found, this one, does he? This carcass. There you are. kind of need you guys in more plain view here so I can start doing that challenge, yes. Die already. Oh, right. So that's actually everything on this done here. Right, let's get this sorted now. Arbalist. Max out both. And it just means that in the next subsequent missions I can start whaling on Cacodemons and deal with that. So I need one more Sentinel coin and I'll get the dual grenade pick up as well.
The generator is now at full power. You can now use the main console to destroy the heart. The generator is overloading. I have marked your
Right, I'm not going to do anything special, just basically get the hell out.
Warning, main generator overload. I repeat, main generator overload. Please proceed to the nearest emergency exit.
I'm not taking on an empowered demon with the timer on here. Screw that. You can get blown up with the rest of them. Job is a good one. Back to the Fortress of Doom.
The final Hell Priest location remains unknown. The demonic consumption of Earth will not be stopped until the last priest and guardian are destroyed. We will require assistance in order to locate the final Hell Priest. I believe Dr. Hayden can help us with our search. I will calibrate the portal to the Ark's command.
Okay, I'm going to get 2 Sentinel coins just from this unlock of batteries, so I can get the grenade upgrade and already have a point spare ready to go for whatever the next thing I'm going to chase. Probably go back to the ice one actually. Probably thinking I think it's 4 points for the duration one, so that'll be a good one to have. No, it's only a 3-pointer. Right, that'll be the next one I'll get though. Yeah. Excellent. Right.
This is the Resistance Network.
However, I'm conscious of the time, and I think the amount of time that I've been mucking on with this, because I do want to try and catch up with the various people, and I'm also going to be wanting to catch other people's streams actually that's going to be on this evening. So let me just come back to here a second. Okay, so we had a much better time of it this evening with this run on Doom Eternal, this practice run on Ultraviolence with the new key bindings. So for the most part, I am getting used to it. I've had a few hiccups with that secret encounter on the Super Gore Nest that we've just done. But for the most part, I've been starting to get used to getting around the keys there. Still a bit of work to do, of course, but we're making progress. Certainly not failing as much as I was earlier this afternoon with it. So yeah, I'm not really sure if I'll be on Doom Eternal or whether I might fire up a different game tomorrow, but I'll be aiming for probably about 1 o'clock start in the afternoon local UK time. It'll either be following on with this practice run, or I might mix it up and do something else, either or, and there'll be another 7 o'clock UK time firing up as well. So yeah, appreciate everyone that's been watching today, and all the new followers as well that we've got. Be sure to follow on Twitter and Facebook if you want to keep updates as to what's going on with the channel, and also notifications when go live. Obviously on Facebook you'll see that I'll go on live if that's your chosen platform, and obviously be sure to follow us on whether you're a watcher on Twitch, DLive, Facebook, or subscribe on YouTube. YouTube also keeps a permanent archive of all the previous streams, so you can check out 3 years worth of streams that I've done across various games as well, so that's all still there. And otherwise, appreciate everyone that's been watching in. I will see you again tomorrow about 1 o'clock UK time. UK time, I should say. Yeah. Right, thanks again. See you later. Yeah, I'll see you in a bit, Cal. Yeah.